Om Shanti. Om Shanti.
सहयोगी बच्चों से मिलने आए।
Bap Dada has come to meet his children who are always seated on the heart throne of the Father, always in his remembrance.
उतना बाप का भी स्नेह बच्चों से
As much the children have love for the Father, that much the Father has also love for his children.
सभी बच्चों को अति स्नेह देते
The Father gives immense love to all his children.
स्नेह सबको देते
He gives equal love to all the children.
लेकिन
However,
बच्चे अपने अपनी शक्ति अनुसार
the children
स्नेह को धारण करते
imbibe the love according to their capacity.
इसलिए
This is why
बाप को भी कहना पड़ता है
even the Father has to say
नंबर वार याद करें
that remembrance to the children number wise remembrance to the children.
सभी बच्चों को नंबर 1 दिल का प्यार
the children express their deep love for the Father, especially at Amrit Vela, and they also experience the love from the Father at Amrit Vela. This is why Amrit Vela time has been kept for experiencing the love.
आज इस समय जो बच्चे
This is why the period of Amrit Vela is fixed for all the children.
बाप का सनी
It is the beginning of the day, the time to experience
धारण कर लेते तो दिल में
Amrit Vela is the time to experience the love of the Father.
समाया हुआ होने कारण
And because at that time the love for the Father is merged in everyone's heart,
कोई सा नहीं आकर्षित नहीं करता
this is why at that time no other love attracts the children, or love for no one else
अगर
attracts the children.
अपनी स्थिति अनुसार पूरा दिल भर करके दिल में सने नहीं धारण करते
If at that time there isn't complete love in the heart for the Father, there is a little bit of vacancy or empty space,
अधूरा नहीं है
which means the love taken from the Father is also incomplete or half.
जगह होने के कारण
And because there is vacant space in the heart left,
माया
Maya
भिन्न भिन्न रूप से अनेक सने
comes in different forms
चाहे व्यक्ति
and tries to attract you
चाहे वैभव
towards either people or objects.
दोनों रूप में
That is, in both these forms,
उन सनेहों में आकर्षित
Maya attracts and makes you have love for them, people and objects.
कई बच्चे
Many children
बाप दादा से कहते हैं
tell Bap Dada
कि हमारे पास
that
अभी तक भी माया क्यों आती,
or rather they ask Bap Dada that Baba, why does Maya still come to us?
मास्टर सर्वशक्तिवान बन गए,
We have become Master Almighty
आने का क्वेश्चन ही नहीं है।
then, if you have become Master Almighty, then there is no question of Maya coming to you.
लेकिन
However,
कारण है
if it comes, then there is a reason.
कि आदिकाल
The reason is
अमृत वेले में
that at Amrit Vela, which is the beginning of the day,
अपने दिल में
at that time,
परमात्म सने संपूर्ण रूप से
there isn't
धारण नहीं करते,
complete love inculcated in the heart for the Father.
अधूरी पड़ी हुई हो,
For example,
खाली होगी,
if
तो हलचल तो होगी ना।
if a pot is half full only, then there will surely be a sound made because of the upheaval in the water.
उठते भी हो, लक्ष्य भी है,
You do wake up early, you do keep the aim, you do sit to remember the Father, and you also tell Baba.
एक बाप
Baba, just one Father
दूसरा
and none other.
ये कहते हो,
Don't you say this?
कहते हो,
Do you?
दिल से या मुख से
Do you say it from the heart or do you say it only on your lips?
तो फिर दिल में
So the children reply from the heart. Then Baba says,
और
if you say it from your heart, then
आकर्षण का कारण क्या?
what is the reason for other attractions?
जरूर
It surely must be that
और व्यक्ति वैभव
there is attraction for human beings or for objects as well. There is love for them more.
तब वो आकर्षित
This is why they attract you.
दिल में संपूर्ण परमात्म प्यार पूरा भरा हुआ नहीं होता
It is because the love for the Father isn't complete in the heart. That is, the heart is not completely full with the Father's love.
अगर एक आदमी आपको कोई हीरा देवे
If, for instance, someone would give you a diamond
और दूसरे
and
आदमी
in one hand, if for instance someone would give you a diamond
का गोला देवे
in your one hand and in your other hand give you a ball of mud.
कांचे
Sorry, if someone would give you, would have a diamond in his hand and he would give you that, and in his other hand he would have a ball of mud and he would want to give you that. Now where will you be attracted? Will you be attracted towards the ball of mud or will you be attracted towards the diamond? No one will like to play with a ball of mud. Everyone will be attracted towards the diamond. Therefore,
ये भी क्या है
what are waste thoughts?
हीरा या मट्टी
Is that a diamond or is it mud?
तो मट्टी
Like
से
mud.
गिनते तो
It's mud. That means you play with mud.
आदत पड़ी हुई है इसलिए
You have formed a habit of it.
व्यक्ति भी है
Is that the reason?
मट्टी है
What is attraction of human beings? Isn't that mud as well? Because the body is made up of 5 elements. From dust it has come, to dust it shall go. Though it may seem very beautiful,
चाहे सूरत से चाहे
It may be that one's face, which is beautiful, attracts, or maybe someone's speciality attracts. Maybe someone's virtue attracts. But still, and this is why some say that they have no other attraction, they have love for no one else. But for that particular person there is special love and attraction because of his or her quality, her or his virtue. That means that virtue has influenced, has it not? It has impressed. Or they say, this one has very good speciality of doing service. So because of this one's speciality of service, there is a little they may not use the word love with love, but then they try to say it in other words. But whatever it is, if there is an attraction towards any human being or any object, and that pulls the intellect again and again, thoughts are created about that one. This too is attraction. The thoughts could be, if this one would be with me at the moment, it would be so nice. Even to think like that, this is an attraction too. It would be so nice if he were with me at this moment. So it's because his attraction towards someone's service. But who is the bestower of this service? Is it that human being? Or is it the Father who has given you that service? Who has given you the service? Has that human being given? And that is why you say, he's very good, it would be good if he were with me, he's so good. Well, it is all right. That's not bad to say he's good. But whenever someone's any speciality is observed, his virtue is observed, his service is observed, then at that time the bestower should not be forgotten. Who has given him that? Because that person is the one who has taken. He's not the bestower. Without that person having become the Father's child, or without having become Baba's child, how would he have that specialty of service or any virtue? Would it have come otherwise? Does it come otherwise? Without becoming Baba's child, or do you bring that speciality from your Lokik world? Does this specialty come in Agyani life when one is not in Gyan? the specialty of serving souls spiritually. Now this specialty cannot be of anyone in the world when someone is not in Gyan. Even if someone is not in Gyan and he has some speciality or some quality, some virtue, then too after coming into knowledge, in that speciality, in that virtue, if knowledge isn't filled within, then that speciality or that virtue will not be useful in the worldly sense, because only when there is knowledge filled in that specialty, then that specialty is really revealed. But who has given the Gyan? Who is the bestower? It is Baba. So whom do you like more? Do you like the bestower more, or do you like the one who has taken that speciality more? If you say Baba, then why are you attracted towards the one who takes that speciality from Baba? Many children say so sweetly to Baba. They say, or they even say it in front of the dadis. They say, Dadi, I'm not at all, I don't have any attraction for that particular soul. It's just because of service we meet and we talk. So it's only because of service. There's little, and they stop there. And in this way they give that excuse and think that it's not anything wrong. However, this type of attraction, which may be either for one's specialty or service or virtue, but this attraction, which may not be much today, that will increase and increase, and if not today, then tomorrow. Where will it take you? Where will it take you? To some, it takes them even back to the old world. But for majority, it does not go that far. For majority children, that attraction makes them go towards carelessness. And then they think that, well, this doesn't matter, it's okay. These things happen. And then they even try to explain to Baba. They tell Baba, Baba, you are not in this corporeal world. Brahma Baba has also become Avyakt. And you, Shiv Baba, are only a point of light. But we are in the corporeal world, and we have such a big body. And everything is to be done through the body only. So we are in Sakar, and you are in angelic form and in corporeal form. Now somebody is needed in the corporeal form. And if not many, at least one person I should have who should be with me. Not even one person, Baba? At least one person. Baba is asking those at the back, what do you say? Do you need one person at least? And they say no. And Baba says, yes, I think you need at least one person. Baba thinks like that too. You need someone at least. And someone says, Baba, you are enough. Baba says, of course Baba is there, but don't you need at least one human being in the corporeal form to help to be with you all the time? Because so many things happen, so many obstacles come, many thoughts come in the mind, and the mind becomes heavy. And it's necessary to lighten the mind, to share what's in the mind with someone else, because till then it's not possible even to have yoga. So what should I do, Baba? So Baba also has a question. What should be done then? At such a time when the mind is heavy, then whom to lighten the mind with? If the mind is heavy and one is not able to do yoga at that moment, then what should he do? Unless he vomits out to someone, how will he feel light? Because if he doesn't, then he'll feel very heavy. What do the doctors say? If someone is feeling very uneasy and there's indigestion, and shouldn't that person vomit out, or should he just swallow in everything? What do the doctors say? Are there any doctors sitting here? Should they vomit out? Should they vomit? And doctor is standing up and saying, yes, they should vomit. So doctors also saying, yes, they should vomit. Okay, well, that's about the body. But all of you are the doctors of the mind, aren't you? Where vomiting is concerned, if it's physical, well, you have to vomit. But what about if it is in the mind? If there's any confusion in the mind, then what should you do? Where should you vomit out? They say we should tell Baba. They say you should vomit out to Baba in front of Baba. Ram Shlok says we should go to Baba's room. Baba saying, you all will go and vomit in Baba's room. Think about it. Will you vomit in front of Baba? No? Then where will you vomit? At least there should be some place. Say, where will you vomit? I don't know what that person said, but Baba is saying in reply, if that one is not there, then well, Baba takes the side of the children. Yes, you do need someone to whom you can tell your problems, lighten your mind, don't you? Don't you need someone? Or you don't, do you or you don't need? Say. And someone says, no, we should tell Baba. Then Baba is saying, supposing Baba doesn't hear you, then? If Baba is not hearing you, then won't you need human beings to tell to? Many children complain, don't they? That we tell Baba many things, but Baba never heard me. Because Baba didn't reply. Then what to do? Actually, if God's love, God's powers are complete in the heart, that is, the heart is full with them, then there will not be attraction towards anything. Some say it is not attraction, but it's just that I like it, that's all. Not that there is an attraction, but I just like it. So what does that also mean? It's not attraction, but there's a liking, you like it. What is this?
इतनी छुट्टी देवे
Should Baba permit you to at least have a liking, which may not be an attraction, to sit with that one, to talk to that one,
उनसे सेवा करा
to make that person do service? Do you like it?
तो ये छुट्टी देवे
Should Baba permit you to do that? Should Baba permit you?
बताओ
Say the Pandavas. Should Baba permit you?
हाँ या ना
Yes or no?
नहीं
No?
जो समझते हैं
Those who think that they should be permitted for that,
अभी संपूर्ण
because we haven't become complete yet,
होशियार
we are still effort makers.
थोड़ी छुट्टी और
We should be given some permission.
नहीं होनी चाहिए
Should you not?
माताएं बताओ
Mothers say,
पोतरे दोतरे से बात कर लो
your grandchildren,
नहीं छुट्टी से
to take service from them, you like them. Should Baba permit you?
छुट्टी दे
Those at the back say,
बाप दादा छुट्टी दे सकते
Bap Dada can give you permission.
देखो नहीं तो कल नहीं देंगे आज दे सकते हैं
Yeah, he may not give you permission tomorrow if you ask, but today he's ready to give you permission. Do you want permission?
जो समझते
Those who think that
थोड़ी
yes, Baba should give us some permission, there should be some slackness. Raise your hand.
क्योंकि शर्म आएगा
You may not raise your hand because you'll feel ashamed.
लेकिन अगर आप समझते हो
But if you think
थोड़ी
that
छुट्टी होनी चाहिए तो दादी को चिट्ठी लिख के दे देना बस
Baba, we do need some leniency, some slackness. We should not be so strict. Then you may write a letter to Dadi, personal letter to Dadi.
की देगा
Maybe not even
दादी 5 मिनट बात कर
write on a slip and give to Dadi. Don't tell Dadi, Dadi, I need 5 minutes of yours. Don't say like that. But just write on a slip and give to Dadi.
दादा उन्होंने
Then Baba will see the slips
संगठन
and Baba will call them, and there will be a gathering of them,
और ये अच्छा हो जाएगा
it will be good, won't it be?
अच्छा पीछे वालों ने क्या कहा
What did those at the back say? Yes or no? Should Baba permit you?
बोलो जोर से
Those at the back say, they're all saying, nah, no.
देखो सभी के फोटो निकाल रहे
See, a photo is being taken,
सभी ना कर रहे हैं
and all of you are saying no.
सभी का फोटो है और फिर करेंगे तो क्या
But if you still do it, even after having said no, then what should Baba do?
ये जो क्या निकालते हैं
What is this
कैसेट
video cassette?
निकालते
Well, what is this video cassette? So it's being recorded in the cassette too.
तो आपने ना किया था फिर क्यों किया
And if you to still do it, then Baba will show you that cassette
बेचने
that you
की नहीं
said no, then and still you did it.
बेचनी पड़ेगी बेचनी पड़ेगी कि सेफ रहेंगे सेफ रहेंगे
Will you remain safe?
पक्का
Are you sure?
कि थोड़ा थोड़ा कच्चा तुरंत
or little bit weak, little bit strong, thoda kaccha, thoda pakka. Even the other day, Baba mentioned that this season is going to begin the Diamond Jubilee year. Therefore, in this season, you have prepared many programs for the Diamond Jubilee in the form of melas, fairs, conferences, this, that. But Bap Dada in this Diamond Jubilee wants that you celebrate one special program too. Are you ready to celebrate that special program? Bap Dada wishes that in the Diamond Jubilee year, every child, whether he is 2 years old in Gyan, or 60 years old in Gyan, or maybe 2 months old in Gyan, whether someone is a teacher, whether he's a student, whether one is surrendered, or whether he is in a householder, but in the year of the Diamond Jubilee, the main promise which all of you have made, the promise of purity, that we will purify even matter. Haven't you made this promise? Or is it only Baba's task to purify matter? Isn't it your task too? Aren't you Baba's companions in this task of purifying even matter? Or as some children, they say, they are very clever. They just put their hand and say, yes, yes, I'm giving my full hand. But they just put the hand very softly, and they think and they say that I'm fully cooperative. So Bap Dada wants that Bap Dada wants that every child should be free of any type of attractions, whether towards human beings or towards objects too. You may use the instruments, equipments which you have. That's another thing, but to be attracted towards them, to be then attached towards them, this is another thing. Baba wants that everyone celebrate attachment-free year. Attachment-free year. Just like anger-free year. Last year, this year, attachment-free year. Will you be Baba's companions in this? Will you cooperate with Baba in this? Those sitting in the corner. Those sitting on this side as well. Will you help Baba in this task? To celebrate attachment-free year. Say the teachers. Will you then not give any other excuse? That this because of this reason or that reason. Let it be any reason. Even if the Himalayas fall down, doesn't matter. But you can save yourself even from the falling Himalayas. Do you have that much courage? First, the teachers should answer. The students are happy when the teachers are spoken to by Baba, and they say, it's very good Baba is talking to our teachers. And teachers are of course Baba's companions. Why did you become a teacher? So that you could become fully cooperative.
The teachers 99% रखें या
100%. For teachers, should Baba say they are 100? Should they be 100% free of attachment? Or 95% will do? Should Baba permit 5% attachments? No? At least 5%, not more. Double foreigners say, should Baba permit you to keep some attachment? No? No one is saying yes. Baba, at least little bit. Bap Dada is ready to give you permission. But only for today. Because in today's world, in today's world, very soon in the future, all these big Dharmatmas and Mahatmas, the big gurus, even their purity foundation will begin to shake. Even their foundation of purity will shake. It will not be strong, even for the so-called great souls of today. And at the beginning, when Brahma Baba became instrumental, at that time, why was Baba defamed so much? For what reason was Baba defamed so much at the beginning? It was because of purity. Otherwise, in the past life of Baba, before Baba got Gyan, no one had even the slightest courage to say anything against Baba. Not even elderly people had the guts, the courage to point out towards Baba about anything. He had such a great personality. But afterwards Baba was defamed.
पवित्रता
It was all because of purity.
और इस परमात्मा ज्ञान की नवीनता
And because of the newness of God's knowledge.
पवित्रता
Because purity is the newness of God's knowledge.
फलक से कहते हैं
You say it with intoxication, don't you?
कि
That
कपोस कंठा रहते भी
husband and wife who are compared with cotton wool and fire, they can live together and still be unaffected. And Baba is asking the couples to raise their hand.
नीचे करो
Yes, lower your hand.
तो आप सभी युगलों की ये चैलेंज है
Do all of you couples challenge?
थोड़ी थोड़ी
Or do you say, Baba, a little fire will be can be incinerated, but we will try to extinguish it? Or do you make a challenge?
सारे विश्व को
You challenge the whole world
आप लोगों को भाषणों में कहते
in your speeches too, don't you?
कि पवित्रता
That
के बिना
without purity,
योगी तो आत्मा ज्ञानी तो आत्मा बनी नहीं सकती
we can never become Jnani souls or yogi souls without purity.
चैलेंज है
This is your challenge, is it not?
जो युग समझते हैं
Those couples
कि हम
who think
बहुत उठो आपकी चैलेंज है चैलेंज
those couples
चैलेंज समझती हो बात है
who think, yes, it's a challenge that we are pure and we will always be pure. Raise your hand.
अच्छा
Good.
तो एक ही ग्रुप में साथी तो बहुत है
So in one group, Baba has so many companions.
तो डायमंड जुबली
Therefore, in the Diamond Jubilee year,
क्या करेंगे
what will you do? What will you do in the Diamond Jubilee year? You have to become free of attachment.
का किया
Last year it was anger-free year.
बाप दादा ने भी देखे
But still Bap Dada saw some children playing little games with anger.
फिर भी थोड़ा का छोड़ दिया
Still Baba left you. He excused you.
फिर भी अटेंशन जिन्होंने
And those who did keep the attention,
को बाप दादा चाहे विदेश वाले जाते
to them, whether they are of Bharat or from abroad, because
की बुद्धि रूप
even those from abroad, the double foreigners,
मन में
even
सबका
they have made very good efforts, and at this moment all the double foreigners are remembering Madhuban.
देश में
At this moment the intellect is with Madhuban. So
संपूर्ण
those from this land or from other lands who
क्रोध
obeyed Baba's direction and
जीवन प्रैक्टिकल में
and
अनुभव
experienced anger-free life,
करके
practically they proved to everyone too, they showed to everyone, to all of them, Bap Dada,
Batam Guna se bhi zyada Mubarak.
congratulates them much more than multi-million times.
और ये तो अनुभव किया ही होगा
You all must have also experienced
कि
that
जिन्होंने अच्छी तरह से दृढ़ संकल्प किया
those who made a determined, those who made a promise
तरफ से
very strongly to them,
एक्स्ट्रा मदद भी मिली
Bap Dada, even to them, they got extra help also from Bap Dada.
तो ऐसे नहीं समझना
Therefore, don't think that, well,
क्रोध को
it was for 1 year and we were free, and now we are free, we can do anything. No.
अगर संपूर्ण लगाव मुक्त अनुभव करेंगे
If you experience yourself to be free from attachment, then you will become free from anger automatically.
क्रोध भी क्यों होता है
Why does anger come?
जिस बात को जिस चीज को आप चाहते हो और वो पूर्ण नहीं होता है
If you want something and you are not able to get it, or your desire isn't fulfilled,
तो क्रोध आता
then you get angry.
क्रोध का कारण
The reason for getting angry
आपके
is
जो संकल्प है
the thoughts which you create,
वो चाहे उल्टे हो जाए
whether they are the right thoughts or the wrong thoughts,
लेकिन पूरा नहीं हो
but they are not fulfilled.
तो भी क्रोध आता है
Then also anger comes.
मानो
For example,
आप चाहते हो
you want
कि हमारा भी कॉन्फ्रेंस होती है
that
फंक्शन
whenever there is a conference, whenever there's a big function, a big program, I must get a role.
आकर भी
After all,
हम लोग को कब चांस
when will we get a chance then? We are also serviceable. We do this, we do that. When will we get a chance?
और आप भी
So now this is your desire, and you also signal
लेकिन
to your seniors,
आप लोगों को
but
चांस नहीं मिलता है
maybe you're not given a chance in spite of telling.
उस समय
Then at that time
चिड़चिड़ापन आता है
you get upset, you get irritated, don't you?
चलो महाक्रोध
Maybe you may not get very angry, you may not speak bitter words,
जिसने ना
but if someone refuses your offer,
उनके प्रति
you
व्यर्थ संकल्प
have waste thoughts about that one, don't you?
चलेंगे
Will you have waste thoughts?
तो वो पवित्रता
Then is that purity? It's not purity, is it?
ऑफर करना,
To offer yourself, to give your ideas,
इसके लिए जुटिए।
to tell your views, well, for that everyone is allowed. Everyone is permitted. But
विचार के पीछे उस विचार को इच्छा के रूप में
those ideas or thoughts should not be converted into a desire.
जब संकल्प इच्छा के रूप में बदलता है,
When thoughts are converted into desire, then irritation comes,
मुख से क्रोध
or sometimes even angry words are spoken,
हाथ पाँव भी चलता है।
and sometimes even hands and legs are used. They start beating one another.
लेकिन विचार देना
So, to give your idea in a very selfless way
स्वार्थ रखने
is okay. There shouldn't be selfishness whilst giving the idea that I've said it and therefore it should be done. That should not be the way.
ऑफर वाले करो,
You may give your offer. That's not wrong.
लेकिन क्यों क्या में नहीं जाओ।
But don't go into too many questions of why and why not. Then what happens? There is jealousy, there is hatred, then all these vices come one after the other.
इसलिए अगर पवित्रता का नियम
Therefore,
पक्का किया
if you have made a promise to keep up to purity,
लगाव नहीं रखी
then
जरूर होना चाहिए।
then any type of attraction or attachment or desire, even that is part of impurity. You may give your idea, that's fine, but
ऑफर
your selfless idea or view will definitely work.
किया
But if there is selfishness in your offer,
ईर्ष्या
or if your offer is based on jealousy,
पैदा करे,
will lead you to anger.
टीचर्स क्या करेंगे?
So what will the teachers do?
लगा वक्त
Are you free of attachment? 100% free of attachment?
यहाँ जी नहीं कहते,
You're not saying Hanji.
हमारे नाम
Double foreigners, are you free of attachment? 100% say Hanji. Not saying Hanji.
जी बोलो।
Say Hanji at least in front of Baba. No.
बाप दादा को तो अपने टीवी में बहुत नई बातें
Bab Dada watches wonderful things on his TV.
जो 60 वर्ष पूरे हो रहे हैं,
Now 60 years are being completed,
जो
but even up to now
नहीं हुई थी
So up to now, whatever has not, what has never happened before, even such types of games are being watched on Baba's TV. Baba seeing his children do it, which no children had done earlier, but now they are being done. But be careful, Baba says. Keep in mind, if you have the slightest attachment towards anyone, even in your dreams, then that too should be finished. It should not come even in your dreams. Some say to Baba, Baba, we get dreams, but we never bring them into action. But if there are dreams about attachment or any attraction, then at that before retiring to bed, you must have slept very carelessly. Many tell that during the whole day there were no thoughts at all, nothing happened to, but still why the dream came. Now it means that you have to check that before you went to bed, Did you give your whole day's accounts to Baba before retiring to bed? Did you empty your mind before going to bed? Or was it that because you were so tired and you went lie down in your bed and went to sleep without giving your day's accounts to Baba? Then that is carelessness. Maybe you did not commit any sins and you had no other thoughts as well. But this is the punishment for your carelessness. Because it's God's, Baba's direction, His Srimad, that before going to bed, make your intellect completely empty. Whatever has happened, good or bad, you should surrender that to Baba and make your intellect completely empty. When you give to Baba, then it's finished. And then after you give to Baba, sleep with Baba. Don't sleep alone. You sleep alone, this is why you get dreams. If you sleep with Baba, then you will never get such type of dreams.
क्योंकि फरमान है
Because you have
या तो फरमान अगर फरमान को
you have obeyed Baba, but if you don't obey Baba,
तो फरमान
then
बदले
instead of
फरमान मिलकर
instead of farman or obedience, instead of
दिल में अरमान होता है ना
so if it is not farman, then it's arman. Baba's rhyming words. Arman means like a regretance, a repentance. So if you are not obeying Baba's Shrimad, then you'll have to regret, because in the morning when you wake up, you will say, "Oh, I had such a bad dream. It should not have come like that." And then maybe Amrit Vela is also not good. So, what was the reason for that? Because you were careless before going to bed. Therefore, do not be careless.
आया वहाँ की बातें करते करते सो जाओ
Sometimes you just talk things here and there, and then after a long chat you just go to bed, because there is so much news to share, and all that is waste, is it not?
कहीं कहते हैं
Many say, I don't have time during the whole day, but only when we are together at night, we meet each other only once, and that's the only time when we talk to one another.
कभी भी व्यर्थ बातों का वर्णन करते करते
But never talk, waste talk, and then bed.
ये अलबिलब
This is carelessness. This is
को उल्लंघन
disobedience.
अगर और टाइम नहीं है
If you don't have any other time,
बिस्तर के बाहर
then
सोने वाले कमरे में नहीं
it should not be in your bedroom, but outside your bedroom, even for a few seconds. If you have to talk to someone, but let it be outside your bedroom, not in your bedroom, not whilst lying down you're chatting.
कई बच्चों की तो आदत
That many children have a habit, because Bap Dada sees everyone, how children sleep. Bap Dada watches that too. If Baba wants, he can have a glimpse of the whole world in 1 second.
सो कैसे रहे
How children are sleeping, how they are talking to one another,
क्या बात है
what they are talking to one another. Bap Dada sees everything.
लेकिन बाप दादा को तो एक सेकंड
For Bap Dada it takes only 1 second.
ज्यादा टाइम नहीं लगता
It does not take long.
हर एक सेंटर हर एक प्रवृत्ति वाले सबका जगह लगा
Baba goes on a round of every center, of every family. It's not that he goes only to the centers, but he has the TV of even the children who are living in families.
तो आद और अंत आद अमृत वेले का सुनाया
Baba mentioned earlier about the beginning of the day, about Amrit Vela, and now Baba spoke about the end of the day before retiring to bed. So, if the beginning and the end are good, then the middle will automatically be all right. Did you understand? And many, they keep on chatting even till midnight. They are so engrossed in chatting that they don't even watch the time. And then they do get up at Amrit Vela, but at that time, half of the time they are in the world of sleep and half time in God's world. Because those who slept in a careless way, well, for them even Amrit Vela will be spent in a careless way. Don't think that nobody is watching me. Bap Dada is watching you. Because even in sleep one gets lots of peace and there is happiness too in sleep. This is why it's mixture of sleep and meditation. And if you are asked, how was your meditation? You may say, oh, I experienced so much peace. Well, sleep, in other words, also means rest. If someone is sick, then what does the doctor say? Take rest. So when he says take rest, it means sleep. Go to sleep. So sleep also gives rest. It makes you fresh too, doesn't it? When you wake up after a good night's sleep, you say, I'm so fresh now. Then you may also have good yoga because you have slept well. Okay, all of you have come from distant places. In this group, those who have come for the first time in this kalpa, raise your hand. So many first timers. Yes, lower your hand. Majority first timers.
से और प्यारे होते हैं।
Little children are loved much more than the elders. And the first timers clap because they have been blessed.
लेकिन जो नए नए आए हो,
All the new ones who have come,
मेकअप करना,
you should make up now.
जो बड़ों ने
What the older ones
10 साल में
did in 10 years, you should be able to do in 10 days. Another blessing.
और कर सकते
And you can do it.
क्यों
Why?
कि बाप दादा समझते हैं
Because Bap Dada understands
कि जब नए
that
आती है ना
when new ones come,
तो उमंग उत्साह
they have great zeal and enthusiasm.
और जितने पुराने
And as they get older,
समझ गए पुराने
you understood, the older ones understood this is why they laughed.
सभी ने चाहे कुमारियां है
All the new ones, whether
चाहे
you're Kumaris or Kumars
चाहे प्रवृत्ति
or living in the families, householders,
प्रवृत्ति वालों को तो इन सभी महात्माओं को चरणों में झुकाए
those who are living in families, the householders, they have to actually make the Mahatmas, these sannyasis, surrender to them.
गुण गाएंगे
You have to make them surrender to you because they will at the end sing your praise and say that you being living in your household,
निर्विघ्न
living together and still
पवित्रता
staying pure
बल से आगे बढ़ रहे
and are moving forward with the power of purity.
आएगा
A day will come
जो आप सबके आगे
when
ये महा
these Mahatmas, sannyasis, gurus,
झुकेंगे
sages, they will bow before you. Well, this is a future forecast. But be careful, remember your promise. Be free from attachments.
अच्छा
Okay.
टीचर साथ उठाओ
All the teachers, raise your hand.
सब टीचर साधु तो टीचर्स तो हर बात के निमित्त
All the teachers are instrumental for everything. Aren't you instrumental? You know this lesson well. Teacher means instrumental.
तो अभी भी इस वर्ष में
Even now, in this year,
लगाव मुक्त में
you have to
टीचर्स
be ahead even in becoming free of attachment. Become number one in this. Is it okay? Pakka?
ताली बजाओ
Yes, now clap.
बाप दादा भी आप टीचर्स के प्रति विशेष ताली बजा रहे
Bap Dada is also clapping in your favor or for you.
अच्छा इसके बाद है कुमारियाँ
Next, the Kumaris. All the Kumaris, raise your hand.
अच्छा इसी तरह
All the Kumaris, raise your hand high.
अच्छा नीचे तो कुमारियाँ क्या करें
What will the Kumaris do?
कुमारियों को अपने जीवन की स्वयं स्वयं का मित्र बना
The Kumaris have to become their own friend.
नंबर 1 जान
The Kumaris have to become their own friends and be number one in freeing themselves from all bondages.
के नाम तो नोट किए होंगे ना
Their names must have been noted.
रजिस्टर में अपना नाम नोट
Did you note your name in the register?
कुमारियों ने किया
Did all the Kumaris note their names in the register?
किसने नहीं किया
Who did not register your name?
किसने नहीं किया शर्म के बारे नहीं उठा
Are you not raising your hand because you're feeling shy?
कुमारियों का क्लास भी तो किया
There was a class for Kumaris as well? Yes.
मालूम है था कहाँ से आई है कौन कौन है
From where the Kumaris have come, who are they? You know about it?
बाकी नाम याद
Radhi says, yes, I know, we know, but we don't know their names.
कल आपको अपना नाम लिखा
All the Kumaris should give their name in writing to you. Dadi is telling Ratan Mohini Dadi. Because Dadi Ratan Mohini is in charge of training for Kumaris.
list karo.
And then prepare a list of their names, and then Baba will see
कि सचमुच
whether how many are really free of bondages. Kumaris,
नाम नोट करें.
should your names be noted or is difficult?
अगर समझते हो
Those
कि हम निर्बंध
Kumaris who think that
सेवा में
we will become free of all bondages and give ourselves in service, raise your hand.
अच्छा तो इनका ट्रेनिंग
Now, their training will be kept.
अभी तो ज्ञान सरोवर में
Now, even in Gyan Sarovar, trainings are being held.
कुमारियों को क्या है तो कुमारियाँ क्या बनेंगी निर्बंधन
What will the Kumaris become? Free of all obstacles.
का बंधन
Neither obstacle in the mind nor obstacle of relatives. Free in a double way,
अच्छा
physical as well as mental.
कुमार हाथ उठाओ
Kumars, raise your hand. All the bachelors. You're so excited.
नीचे नीचे
Okay, lower your hand.
अच्छा कुमार तो बहुत है
There are so many Kumars.
कुमार क्या विशेषता दिखाए
What speciality will the Kumars show?
कुमार ऐसे अपने को तैयार करो
You Kumars should prepare yourselves in such a way, even if it's in your own places,
जहाँ भी हो
wherever you may be.
अपने को ऐसा तैयार करो
There you have to prepare yourself in such a way
आपका
that
करके
you form a group,
400 500
400 in number, 500 in number, big group
गवर्नमेंट
should be formed and
इन बड़े लोगों से मिलाएं
and meet the big VIPs, the government, and let them know that so many young people, young men
सेवा के लिए
are
डिस्ट्रक्शन का काम
ready to uplift Bharat in particular and the world in general. They are doing constructive work and not destructive work. So 500, 600 youth should form a group and meet these big VIPs. Show them what you are. Let them know that you are on the side of you are on the constructive side. So in how much time will you prepare yourselves? Even the government today is wanting the youth to be in the front, but they are not able to get such good youth, young people who will do the constructive work. And Baba has the youth, hasn't he?
Almighty government is
So the Almighty government can offer in a practical way a real example to this government. But you should be strong ones, not weak ones. It shouldn't be that you may say that I'm very good, but you're the one who lives with you, he complains about you and says that no, he isn't that good, he isn't very strong. Where is concerned about purity between couples, that is a different matter. But where your character is concerned, your behavior is concerned with your family members, in that your family members should be able to give a certificate that you are really very good. Are you ready for that? Those who think we are ready, in the Diamond Jubilee we will be ready. Raise your hand. The hands are less than the previous hands. It is good. The teachers should give the certificate that in the Diamond Jubilee year, in the middle somewhere, not at the end, but in the middle of the year, the youth group should be shown to the government. Is it okay? Is it okay? 6 months should Baba give you? There are many more youths. 8 months. Because 2 months of this year as well. So 6 months of next year. So within 8 months, will the youth be ready? Say yes or no. And they say yes. And what will the half Kumars and half Kumaris do? The mothers, the married ones. What will you do? The householders have to give a new proof. They have to set a new example. All your family members, who may be 4 or 6, your children, whoever is in your family, but everyone, that is every householder, should teach his children such values so that the children inculcate the values in their life, and they too set a very good example in front of others. And these little children, they go in front of their school principal, headmasters, university heads, and approach them and show to them what they are. So in this way, the family men should prepare their children in such a way. They should be prepared in such a way that everyone gives a good certificate about them, not just the parents, but even their friends, even their other classmates. The teacher should give a good certificate about them. Therefore, family men, householders should prepare their children in such a way. And many little children do come to Baba and they come in Gyan. But they should be prepared with attention, given more attention, and a group of young children be prepared so that the children become the certificate of education, because the government at this time is saying, how can we prove that your institution is an educational institution? Because you don't give out certificates. That's what they say. But let the children, little children, become practical certificates, and you can tell them that you people give out only paper certificates, and here we have practical certificates. Did you understand? Yes, the Diamond Jubilee has to be celebrated not just like that, it has a meaning. Something has to be done in this year. Something new has to be shown. So that the government's eyes open. That these people are really something. So that they don't refuse you for anything. On the contrary, they offer you to help, to give their help. Just as when the Mahamandaleshwars came to Abu, the big gurus, what did they offer you? They said, actually they did say to Dadi that your ashrams are really doing the work, and we have so many big ashrams but we are doing nothing. Therefore we don't mind giving our ashrams to you, or the Brahma Kumaris come and use our ashrams and do the work. They actually offered their ashram. So let the different departments of the government offer to you that in our department you come and work and help. Your institution can do everything. This practical form you have to show, to do. This is the task to be done in the Diamond Jubilee year. But remember the first promise. Do you remember? Which is the first promise? What do you have to become? Completely pure and free of attachments. Free of anger, free of attachment. If, for example, you keep beating your children, and you amongst yourselves, between husband and wife, there isn't complete purity, you are weak, then how will the great Mahatmas, the sannyasis, bow before you? But as much you make the pillar of purity strong and strong in you, that much this pillar of purity will become a lighthouse, will do the work of a lighthouse. So all met, Baba? Anybody left out? Double foreigners. Bab Dada has great love for the double foreigners, and Brahma Baba in particular has great love for the double foreigners. Why has Brahma Baba got great love for the double foreigners, you say? Is Baba referring to Martin? Why has Baba... Martin. Baba is asking you, Martin, why has Brahma Baba great love for the double foreigners? Double pyar, double love for the double foreigners. Why, Martin? Does Brahma Baba have great love? Why? Why double love? Shiv Baba loves the double foreigners, but Brahma Baba loves double foreigners a double way. Why? Anybody can give an answer. Amongst the double foreigners, anyone to answer why Brahma Baba loves the double foreigners a double way? Why double love? Say. What are you saying? Say loudly. Translate in Hindi. Say loudly. Say, let her speak loudly. Anyone else? Say something. Why double love for the double foreigners? Brahma Baba in particular. Meera, Babas are speaking to Meera. Say, Meera. Did you understand? But do you feel, yes, Brahma Baba loves you double? Yes? Okay. Why? What must be the reason? Anyone else? Say something. You have a chance to speak to Baba. Because double foreigners do lokik as well as alokik job, double job, therefore double love. That's what someone answered. But Baba's, yeah, the answer you gave was good, but what you said was also good.
और भी है
But there is more.
कि ब्रह्मा बाबा
Brahma Baba has double love for the children,
विदेशियों से
for the double foreigner children,
विशेष प्यार इसलिए
because
कि ब्रह्मा बाप हर कार्य में क्विक सिल्वर
Because Brahma Baba was very quick in every task himself. He wanted everything to be done quickly, and he expected children also to do everything quickly. And double foreigners have got this sanskar of doing things quickly. The moment they come to Baba, they do the course and they very quickly become strong, and they become ready to open a center very quickly. Aren't you like that? You do everything very quickly. Here, the sisters, the brothers, they give a lot of training. Everything is a great deal. But double foreigners are quick silver, very quick in service. This is why Brahma Baba likes such children. Baba was actually anticipating such children to come to him, so that those who come, they immediately enter into the field of service. And Baba's double foreign children are like that. In service, they come very quickly. They don't spend a lot of time before they enter Baba's service. However busy they may be, they have so much love for service, great interest in service. Now you have come for service, haven't you? You have come here to prepare the museum. Double foreigners have this speciality. This is why Bap Dada has invited you in particular to come from so far to come here and prepare the museum. Isn't this your speciality? Do you understand, Martin? Isn't it your speciality? Martin is very quiet. Maybe, yes, you are realizing, but you are very humble, therefore you are not saying anything. But Baba knows your speciality. This whole group is very good. This one is also doing a great deal. David? Yes, David. David, raise your hand. David. The whole group, raise your hand. Those who are working for the museum, come for the museum, raise your hand. It's 4. Also, Brother Rick, 5. There are more. Rick, also raise your hand. Yeah, Rick, 2. Who else is there? Anyone else? Anybody else who has come especially for the museum? Anybody else? Mainly 5. Raise your hand. Who else has come for the museum? Who else has come for the museum? Raise your hand. No? Who is it, Martin? Who else? Barbara. She's here. Barbara, Meera. Raise your hand again. Barbara, Meera, Martin, David and Rick. Raise your hand again, all 5. Rick also. Rick too. You are special souls, aren't you? Because you have come for a special task. And you have been invited for that special task. Therefore, you have become special souls. Even otherwise, Bap Dada likes all of you very much. Even Shiv Baba likes you very much. But, and also the whole Brahmin family likes you very much. When the Bharatvasis see the double foreigners, they too are proud of you. That see, Baba's children are there in the whole world, so they are also proud of you. So you have become the Sikhi lady of everyone, the long lost and now found in the whole family. Everyone is come, is included. Baba give yat pyat to everyone. Bap Dada is not speaking to zones now, because with zones Baba keeps speaking. Today Baba spoke to Kumars and Kumaris and teachers and couples and double foreigners. Which zones have come? Delhi zone. All Delhi, raise your hand. It's nearly 600 Delhi. Yes, lower your hand. Which other group? Gujarat. Gujarat, raise your hand. Nearly 1,000. Gujarat is 1,000. Gujarat is more. 1,000. Which else? Bombay. All Maharashtra, raise your hand. Another 500. Gujarat, Delhi are more. Well, it has been distributed in this way. Maharashtra is no less, but this time few have been called, and more from Gujarat and Delhi have been called. So those of Maharashtra have become very obedient, and they have brought only that much number, as much they have been allotted.